sound, head hitting on the ground, 'cause the evil ones are done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Never had no place to go.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete here. This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw in film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Let's go now. 3. Packers 60. Packers 60. Big Lion. 3. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the 2 of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Pat the street. Pat 77 Wolf. 18, high there.
Now Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal. 9-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Daniels looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7. Packers nothing.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as we'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here's Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good. For a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
32. Hut, hut.
They'll run here to form a Longhorn with it. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
This 2nd and 4.
Opposite. Green. Set. Ready. Ready.
On the handoff, running left Moss. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Packers 7.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it as we resume action. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hey, check that. Hurt. Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Flushed out right. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Dancing to his left. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers are back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Daniels. Sliding out of the pocket. Quick hitch, complete. It's Lane. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down and 6 now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Check smash.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Big Lion. Pat the street.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man, Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass caught, that's Golden. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set, drill green, 10 black. Hey,
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flush to his right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
60 red.
Love looking to throw it. And Watson has it right side. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go. 45, White. Claw, 10.
Now Love. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Deputy Ranger, ready! Deputy Timberwolf, Buffalo 18.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And that one too high and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start, and it ends up falling incomplete.
2nd and 10.
43 rail.
Throwing. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air again, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Love now. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll go up the middle here with Mullins. Ooh, the juke. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. And this is a guy who's going to get some carries going forward. Picked up as a free agent just this past week.
How about fresh legs, right? We always talk about bringing a guy in, provides that spark and maybe a little bit of extra energy.
To throw now. Here's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
A loss of 11 on the play. It's now 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Love from the gun. Wide open receiver complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Let's go now.
To the air goes Daniels. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Daniels. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Right there, hurt.
To throw is Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
And then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Daniels going to throw for it. Off it as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Love, they go play action now. That's taken in by Golden. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. It's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the set.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Javon Kinlaw, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Ready up. Steel, flat. Blue strike. Ready. Set.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Right, 97. Here we go.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there at a Washington first. Throwing now is Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Well, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Here's Daniels. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Packers 42. Commanders 28.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing after the interception. Daniels. And some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 19-18.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff would be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Singletary on the toss play. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Caught on the right side, Reed. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of the system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 right. 18, 5 in.
Back to throw. Daniels.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Wow, and that is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Green Bay, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.